Hi students, welcome to online classes, intermediate second year English medium. We are discussing the agriculture sector. So in the agriculture sector, in this video I am going to analyze the Nabard, National, NA means National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. National, see here, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Why sir? What is the importance to establishment of Nabard? Why? What are the reasons the establishment of Nabard in India means? Agriculture sector, it is a priority sector. The agriculture sector, if you want to increase the agriculture sector, more and more credit facilities to be needed. When we provide more and more credit facilities, easily we can get the more productivity from the agriculture sector. You also know. Commercial banks, cooperative banks, regional rural banks. These banks are providing the loan facilities to agriculture sector. Once again, commercial banks, regional rural banks and cooperative banks. These banks are specially only particular to provision of loan facilities to agriculture sector only. Even though the agriculture sector is not sufficient funds, not sufficient credit facilities in agricultural sector in India, to provide more and more assistance facilities, to provide more and more agricultural facilities, agricultural credit facilities, the Reserve Bank of India has introduced the ARDC, Agriculture Refinance Development Corporation. The Reserve Bank of India has a set up ARDC. So the ARDC is also providing the loan facility or providing the service facility to agriculture sector. But in 1982, simple, 1982, July 12, Nabard was established. Nabard was established. So why the Nabard was established? What are the functions of Nabard? Means, what is the need for the establishment of Nabard? Already you know. The agriculture sector needs to provision of more and more credit facilities. To provide the more and more credit facilities, the government and Reserve Bank, the coordination, the Nabard was set up in 1982 July 12th. Okay, so it is one and only the apex bank in agriculture sector. Try to understand what is the apex bank in agriculture sector is Nabard. It is one of the apex bank, and it is Nabard is providing the only loan facilities to agriculture sector and rural development only. The agricultural apex bank in India. Okay, regional rural banks, cooperative banks, commercial banks. So along with the Nabard. Okay, so only the agricultural bank. So here when we observe the Nabard, national bank, simple, it is a national bank for agriculture. One hand is agriculture, another hand is rural development. Two aims to be fulfilled to establishment of a Nabard. What are the two conditions fulfill? One is agricultural development, second one is rural development. Rural means villages, the villages development. So two objectives are there to establishment of Nabard. So here Nabard, what are the functions of Nabard? Here let me analyze it one by one here. One is refinance to bank for extending loan for investment and production purpose in the rural areas. Simple. The Nabard is not providing the loan facilities to farmers directly. Not directly provision. The Nabard is provide to loan facilities to the banks. The banks provide loan facilities to agriculture farmers. Once again, let me say this is refinance banks. Finance and refinance. Refinancing the banks to extended loans for investment, production purpose in rural areas. First function which is conducted by the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Second, provide the loan to state government. Simple. provide loan facilities to state government, non-government organizations, NGOs, Panchayati Raj institutions, and development of the rural infrastructure. So the rural infrastructure which they required in the rural areas, so that can be fulfilled by providing the loan facilities by the Nabard. Okay, so second one is provide the loan to state government. The Nabard can provide the loan facilities to the state government and NGOs and Panchayat institutions for the development of rural infrastructure. Then support create innovations of NGOs, other non-formal agencies. Yes, this can also providing this functioning also supporting create innovations of NGOs and other non-formal agencies also providing. Then extension of formal banking and services to the unreached rural people by self-help groups. So the people who are illiteracy, who are living in the rural areas, so the banks can providing the information facilities, how to get the more productivity and how to manage the crops, so how to get the more productivity by cultivating modern methods. So these are all the ways to supported by the Nabard. So that is the way extension. See here, what is fourth one? Extension of formal banking services to unreached rural poor by self-help groups also. Then promoting the participatory watershed development. Yes, this is also one of the function to provision of watershed facilities. And where is watershed for the enhancing the productivity and the profitability of the rain-fed agriculture in the sustainable manner. So this is also one of the functions of Nabard. Then prepare for the create plans for the identification of exploitable potential under the agriculture and other activities available by the development through the bank credit. So this is also one of the caused by the Nabard. Then instruction of RRBS. Yes, this is also caused inspection of RRBS, regional rural banks, and cooperative banks and other primary agriculture cooperative societies. PSCs, cooperative societies. One is RRB, cooperative banks and other banks. So the Nabard can observe, can coordinate, can supervise the remaining bank, the under banks. తన కింద ఏ బ్యాంకులు అయితే పనిచేస్తున్నాయో అవన్నిటిని కోఆర్డినేట్ చేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ అంటున్నాడు. ఇన్స్పెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ఆర్బిఎస్ and cooperative banks and other societies, cooperative societies. Then coordinating the rural financing activities of all institutions engaged in the development works. Yes, Nabard can engage the financial work which is developed and the developing works in under rural areas. What are the promoting projects? What are the gainful employment projects and development activities which are conducted by the banks and other NGOs. So this is also one of the cause coordinating rural finance activities of all institutions engaged in the development works. Then support technology transfer through farmers clubs, supporting technology. So which technology they have to use, which are the modern inputs they have to use, and what are the requirements in the modern technology, modern agriculture sector, what they require to get the more productivity. So always the Nabard can support to the farmers and suggest to the farmers and inform to the farmers how to get more productivity from the agriculture by adapting the modern technology. Okay now, so here support the technology transfer through farmers club and development of the small scale and the cottage industries, handicraft and other rural crafts and through the refinance the support. Why? Because the most of the people are in rural areas and they have no job opportunities. So the Nabard can support the handicapped credit facilities and rural small scale industries and handicapped industries, cottage industries, the people who are come forward to take the small scale industries, cottage industries. So the bank can providing the loan facilities and information facilities to startup companies, so which are interested in rural areas. So they can support and engage and give them more information to establishment of number of handicraft, cottage and small scale industries. So that is the information or function of development of small scale and cottage industries, handicraft industries and other rural craft through the refinancing supporting facilities in the rural areas. The main aim of the the main aim of the Nabard is to provide the rural development services, to provide the more and more service facilities the people who are in the rural areas, then supporting in informative and innovative to the people and supporting to the people and credit facilities to the people to aware and get the by providing more and more employment opportunities by establishment of small and cottage and the small scale industries. Okay, so these are the functions. And moreover, Nabard and the rural credit, one is rural infrastructure development fund. It was established in 95-96. What is the rural infrastructure development fund? So this is also one of the fund to provide the more and more infrastructure facilities in rural areas. So to provide road facilities, drainage facilities and more sanitation facilities and road facilities. So these are all required in the rural areas. So a fund was established in 1995 and provide more and more credit facilities, means rural infrastructure development fund. So through this fund the Nabard was provided more and more credit facilities and development of rural infrastructure, suppose safe drinking water facilities, road facilities, drainage facilities, electricity facilities and education facilities, what they require in the rural areas. So that can be provided by the Nabard through the scheme of or the fund of rural infrastructure development fund. Then microfinance innovations. Yes, this is also one of the cause. You know one thing, the most of the people are in rural areas, they have no job opportunities, they are in the poverty, they have not maintaining the minimum basic needs. So how can they exist their life? So it is too difficult to existence. So that's why the people who are come forward to establishment of handicraft industries, cottage industries, small scale industries and artisans. So the government should provide, the Nabard can provide more and more microfinance. Micro means small. The small investment to be provided the more investors. తక్కువ మొత్తంలో ఎక్కువ మందికి లోన్లు ఇస్తుంది. ఇట్స్ ద మైక్రో ఫినాన్స్ ఫెసిలిటీస్. వై మీన్స్ ద స్మాల్ స్కేల్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ ఆర్ దేర్, ద కాటేజ్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ ఆర్ దేర్, ద హ్యాండ్క్రాఫ్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ ఆర్ దేర్. So they required more and more investment facilities. So due to the lack of the investment, they are going to unemployment. They are not interested to establishment of industries, lack of the capital. So the Nabard can providing the loan facilities. It is providing the 25,000 rupees, not collateral security. ఎలాంటి గ్యారంటీ లేకుండా 25,000 వరకు లోన్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఇస్తుంది. తక్కువ మొత్తంలో ఇస్తుంది, ఎక్కువ మందికి ఇస్తుంది. So this is also one of the cause microfinance innovations changes. Then Kisan credit card scheme. So this is also one of the cause. Kisan means farmer. Credit card scheme. What is the Kisan credit card? Means the farmer it is too difficult to get the loan facilities from the bank. They have no educated. They are totally illiteracy. They are not interested to go to bank and get the loan. Isn't it? So to get the loan facilities easily, the banks were provided the Kisan credit card facilities. When they want to require the loan facilities, they go to ATM or go to marketing and they get the what they require. అవునా, కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ కిసాన్ క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్స్. సో మనకు అతనికి ఏవైతే కావాలో అవి కొనుక్కుంటాడు. బ్యాంకుకు పోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేకుండా గవర్నమెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, బ్యాంకు క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ ఫెసిలిటీ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ అదే చెప్తున్నాడు, కిసాన్ క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ ఫెసిలిటీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో గివెన్ బై ద Nabard. Okay, so this is the way of the presentation of the functions of Nabard. Thank you.